Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well today. My name is Martina if you are catching me live for the first time, and I am a curvy self-love guide empowering women to find self-love at any size. And through that, we help our families and our kids and our friends around us to also start to accept and respect their bodies, which is so amazing. So thank you guys for tuning in if you're watching with me this morning. And today we are going to be talking about journaling with your kids. So if you don't have kids, that's okay. This could apply to any little people that you have in your life. And so what we're going to be talking about today is just some benefits to why you would want to journal with your kids and what that might look like and what they're going to gain from that experience. So before we get started, you guys, a couple things to just take care of. First of all, let me find my thing. If you guys are watching this on Facebook this morning, I would encourage you to head on over to YouTube when this video is done. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications for each time that I come live, which is typically Monday to Friday around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I would love to welcome you into my YouTube space, and there is tons of videos on there. I just celebrated my 200th video on YouTube, so I think that is pretty cool. So anyway, there's that. And then if you guys are not watching from this community, I have a free community called Imperfectly Perfect You, self-love at any size, and we do exactly that, just empowering, inspiring, and connecting with like-minded women who are on a journey to accept and respect their bodies. Do that, take those brave leaps towards inner healing, and just authentically start showing up for life as who they were meant to be. So we do lots of challenges in there and giveaways and lots of fun stuff, so we would love to have you within that space if that's something that resonates with you. So journaling with our kids. So I'm going to see if my Facebook video, it did work today. Good. I'm going to bring up my thing here to make sure I can see you guys. Hey, Melissa. I see you there. Okay. So let me know in the comments if you have ever either tried journaling with your kids, if they're old enough to, if they're old enough to hold a pencil and they're old enough to, scribble stuff on the paper. You can even start to have these conversations with your kids about the benefits of journaling or what they are feeling as they are, going through these processes. Definitely this is more aimed at kids who are able to kind of more understand. So if you have like the littles at home, this might not be right where you're at yet, but you can keep this advice for you when your kids are a little bit older. So, journaling with kids is a really fun way to bring them into your practices. So if you know me at all, you will know that journaling is an important part of my own inner healing and my daily practice. And it has just helped me to kind of have that place to express my emotions and my feelings and, goals, affirmations, gratitudes, all this kind of fun stuff, right? Which I talked about yesterday. I actually talked about my journaling routine specifically, but today I wanted to bring in the kids to the picture. So yes, our journaling practice is beautiful when it's just us being able to do it, and that's really a form of self-care that us mamas are able to do. But it is a really fun, like if you have young enough kids that you find yourself not finding that quiet time to be able to spend your time, journaling by yourself, then this is a really fun way to start to bring your kids into your own self-care routines, which is teaching them self-care at the same time too, right? So yes, you're able to take the time to write in your journal what you need to and what you enjoy doing with your journal, but you can also start to incorporate these ideas into your kids. And so I actually started doing this with my kids during one of the times that we were virtual learning. And I really loved spending time with them in that way, just sitting down and taking that, 10 minutes to just, think about things that we're grateful for, think about affirmations, and explaining to them what that was and how it is helpful and stuff like that, and showing them my journal and what my journal looked like. And just connecting in that way really allows, like, the most important thing about incorporating your kids into your journaling practice is to show them on a healthy tool that they could use to deal with their own feelings of either self-doubt or worry or anger, sadness, fear, uncertainty. Like there's so many emotional things that go on for kids especially, and we often don't give them tools to be able to identify those feelings or, work through them in a healthy way. And that's when you start to see behavior and all these things that can potentially work up to like an inability to learn and then, school is all of a sudden going to be hard for them. So by giving them these tools when they're younger, which is tools that I wish that I could have had younger, it's just going to be able to help children to, really develop that emotional intelligence, right? And it's going to help them to explore and identify emotions, like I was saying. And, journaling practices can even be teaching them how to examine like the pros and cons of something, express fear and uncertainty, process anger, sadness, regret, and other challenging emotions, right? So when we talk about all these things, like, yes, first of all, journaling needs to start out pretty basic with kids. Really literally sticking to gratitudes with kids for a while is a perfect way to start with them on just getting them to be grateful for things, writing them down. I always like to give them choices too. Like it's really important, I believe, with kids to be always giving choice of like, okay, we're going to write in our journals. You can choose to either draw or write what you're grateful for. If you want to draw a picture of it, that works too. So giving choice allows them to connect to that own inner authority that gives them the choice to pick something of like, I want to do it this way today, or I want to do it this way. And it kind of leaves out the room of like, I don't want to do this stupid journal, Mom, right? So it's really interesting to be able to offer choice to when you're doing journaling with your kids. And it's just fun, and it's really just a great way to connect with your kids too, helping them to, see an insight into the things that you do to take care of yourself, like I already mentioned, but also starting to establish those things with them at a younger age. And so that's kind of just like quickly, briefly, some really great reasons why you could be starting to journal with your kids. I think, little things like empowering them to be able to choose their own journal too, like not picking one out for them, giving them the authority to choose, which journal would you like? Let's go shopping together. It's a beautiful, simple thing that's going to benefit them, but also feel them getting something that they want, right? So there's just so many cool ways that you can incorporate this into your relationship with your kids. And I think it's so important to see you taking care of yourself. And I keep saying that, like my brain is still a little like, not quite back to normal, like, but that's okay. I'm here, right? So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and just, experiment and try out what works for you and your kids. And the cool thing is, journaling has come so far from what it, originally, I feel like journaling used to be, the Dear Diary type of thing. And you kept a diary and it was your innermost, secrets and things that no one could know. And it was so embarrassing when anyone would try and read it. And I know my own journaling practice, it's so much different than that. And it's so much more than that. And people need to realize the benefits that journaling has, that we have come so far in being able to, just use our journals as a tool to express emotion, yes, but also to express gratitude and to focus on things that are important to us, things that we're trying to manifest in our lives and set intentions for. And journaling is just such a beautiful practice to do that, right? So I hope that these little tips were helpful and I wasn't too much all over the place, you guys. But before I pop out of here, I just wanted to share with you guys a couple things that are coming up within my little universe. Where is the first thing here? Let's see. I wanted to share with you guys. Why can't I find it? My brain is moosh. Is this what I want? Yes, it is. So, you only have You only have a couple more days. Like the 31st of January, this project is going to be closing for enrollment. So it is a book collaboration that I'm doing. It's called Imperfectly Perfect. It is 22 inspirational stories of self-love and self-discovery. And so 22 women are saying yes to this project, and it's going to be so fun to go through this project with them. So we're going to be combining 22 stories of things. So if you feel like this is for you, if you have a story you want to share with the world, if you want to become a published author, if you want to, if you've overcome something in your life, or if you have, done that, inner healing work to be able to find yourself, or if you have gone on a journey from self-hate to self-love, or if you have just overcome something huge in your life that you feel like the world could hear your message and be inspired by, I would love to connect with you. You have until the 31st to sign up for this opportunity. So act now. It's going to be closing soon. We have so many amazing people in there already, and I'm so excited to start helping them to write their story and do all that. So you're going to be receiving support. So if you feel like you just don't know where to start with your own story, please don't be fearful of this. I'm going to be standing beside you throughout this process, and so is everybody else. And I'm going to be giving you lots of worksheets and coaching and support in creating your story and defining it and all that fun stuff. So if you guys want to be a part of that, the link to the book collaboration is in the comments of this video, and would love to have you be a part of it. And then one more thing before we pop out of here. Let's see here. If you are not familiar, I have a program called the SelfLove Revolution with Martina, which is my signature program where I help women to honestly transform the way that they see themselves. Whether you are going on a journey from self-hate to self-love, whether you are just trying to discover who you are, whether you are trying to accept and respect your body, these are all things that I help you with within this program. It is such an amazing space of support and community and knowledge to help you really start to do that, take those brave leaps towards inner healing, and have me as your coach for life, receive so much bonuses that I can't even begin to explain. There is 3 of my super friends in there who do monthly support for you guys as well. You get weekly support from me, along with like text support throughout the week. And just, we dive deep into lots of things about, chakra healing, mindful movement, mindful eating, body image practices, building community, self-esteem and self-care. There's just so much in there, you guys, and it is just there to help you to, not only transform the way that you see yourself, but also in the process of you doing your own inner healing. Your kids are going to notice, and they're going to take those brave leaps as well. Your spouse is going to notice, your friends and family. So, this is such a ripple effect of a program that, yes, you're going to be taking those leaps for yourself first, but you're going to see the transformation within your relationships, within, the way that your kids are, the way that they show up for life. And it's just so amazing to start to see the transformation within everybody around you, not just within yourself. So it's a super amazing program, and it is 40% off right now. There is prices as low as $27 a month within this program, which is super cheap. It's like the same price as a Netflix subscription, but you are getting so much personalized and one-on-one support within this program. So I am super excited to welcome you into that. If that is something that resonates with you and you feel like you are ready to do that inner healing, I would love to stand beside you throughout that. So that is all I had for you guys today. I hope you guys are doing well and that you have the best day, and we will see you again tomorrow.